This resource is focused on civic hacking and citizens' engagement and aims to stimulate collective actions toward a better society. To explain what we mean and why civic hacking and citizens' engagement are important for the future, we want to achieve in our cities and territories, we will go through 7 points. What it means to be open source. What kind of people can be civic hackers? There is a difference between men and women. And what about applying imaginary readings of the territory? After this long introduction, we will finally speak about civic hacking and about the role of women in this impactful and new movement. Let's start our trip understanding what it means to be open source. First of all, it is a personal attitude, a feeling, a behaving, allowing other people to be open and to share knowledge and ideas as much as possible. It means also to be willing to speak with people and to discuss with them, also when opinions are not the same. Do you remember the metaphor, thinking outside the box? That's it. Think differently, unconventionally, and form a new perspective to find solutions to problems that we are facing today. New forms of interactions between people should be found, and innovating our way of thinking will have a great impact on our lives. As an Italian civic hacker said some years ago, innovate and don't care about the results. So people are the key actors in this process. Without them, nothing can be changed. First of all, it is not a stuff for nerds. And after we will see that this is not something only for men. It is most important to be creative than to be able to use Python. Civic hackers are curious people willing to get their hands dirty solving problems, to trigger the change and to contribute to the life of the place where he or she lives. And to do so, the civic hacker adopts knowledges of other components of the team or of the society as a common heritage. Can you describe yourself as a civic hacker? Now let's see if there are gender differences or complementarities, being a curious person willing to contribute to the life of the place where he or she lives. To explain differences between men and women, one of the worldwide bestseller of the 90s affirmed that men and women come from distinct planets. Men come from Mars and women from Venus. By today, several studies were developed to confirm or to fight against that vision. We believe that it is not a fact of differences. We love to see them as common complementarities. Women and men are the key factors to build the society we want, inclusive, open, and peaceful. At the end of this resource, we will see that all around the world there are several women hackers. It is a matter of community. Relationship between men and women and between all actors living in a place will make the difference. Then the tool, the instrument used to facilitate this connection is of course important, but not vital. So when we talk about civic hacking, we are not referring exclusively to web-based relationship, but of human relationship that could be mediated by ICT, able to produce results on the ground and to solve people's problems. It's our right to imagine alternative readings of the territory and of our cities, like this young Turkish sheep herder using his donkey to carry solar panels and to use internet to keep up on the news and socialise while on their solitary trips outdoors. And to summarise, civic hacking involves all citizens willing to work together and creatively to make their cities better places for everyone. It is not just implemented through technology, but of course the web has increased opportunities for social connectivity and of opportunities for collaboration. Last issue we would like to speak about is the role of women in civic hacking movement. As said, civic hacking is not a men-related activity, and all around the world there are several feminist hacktivists by which the THF, a group of women that aims to create a community caring about filling the gap in women participation in technological fields and in hacking. The DC Femtech, a coalition of women leaders promoting diversity and lowering the barriers to entry for women in tech. The feminist hackerspace, willing to provoke, stimulate, and reimagine new possibilities for technical and technological feminist practices, and other critical practices anchored in activism. To conclude, take a look at the poster of Rosie the Riveter. It is the worldwide recognized image always used as a call to inspiration for women, and we are using it to inspire you and all citizens. In fact, it is important to create a moment and place for citizens and the government to solve together interesting challenges, to foster citizen engagement at local and regional level, and to enable citizens to get involved in government issues.